Minecraft challenges. They're something that have been around for almost as long as the game has. And with them being around for that long, they have gone through many phases. Some good, some strange, but overall they seem quite good. But what about the ones that have died? Or at least aren't as popular as they once were? Well, today, I'm going back in time to see if I can revive or bring back some of these dead or lost Minecraft challenges. The first challenge today is the Survival Island Challenge. The Survival Island concept was a small challenge that was part of the simplistic Minecraft challenges, as some have affectionately named them. They were fairly popular in the Minecraft beta period, however they weren't as big as some of the others on this list. Well, when I was picturing Minecraft Survival Island Challenge, this wasn't exactly what I was expecting. I have 3 sheep here now, which are actually pretty annoying with their sound effects. The people on the internet weren't lying when they said that this was a completely secluded island in the middle of the ocean. It really is. Now, as for those annoying sheep, I have no idea where they went off to, but thankfully they're gone now. So my goal for this first challenge is to basically try and see if I can survive 2 nights on this survival island. And it doesn't really look like there's much that I'm going to have to work with. I got some sugarcane over that way, and then I've got that bigger island, which I think I'm going to go explore here in a second. So yeah, seems like it's going to be an odd one. Well, it doesn't look like there's much over here except food. But I mean, I don't even see a tree in sight. I see maybe evidence of another island, but it really doesn't look like there's much here. So I think my best bet is probably just going to be to try and make some kind of underground base. But then we run into problems like this, where there's stone, and I don't have the tools to mine the stone, so it just becomes there. I mean, I can break it with my fist, but then I can't collect it. Well, maybe our luck is about to change. Looks as if there's a sunken boat over there. Well, I might be in luck after all. I found some potatoes, some suspicious stew, and some rotten flesh, which turns out to be actually pretty tasty when you're starving. But at least now I have a resource of wood that I can use. Well, I think I have enough wood to make a crafting table now. Alright, hopefully... Oops. Okay, I think... Yes. I can make a pickaxe. And I think... Okay, yes, I can get some stone here. Progress is being made. This really is such a pure survival island challenge because there's absolutely no wood anywhere nearby. Well, this is not looking good. Basically just gonna have to box myself in for the time being. You know, now that I think about it, I think I should have taken some of the wood from the boat and crafted a bed, because I have the wool necessary to do it, so... I think that was a little idiotic of me. Yeah, first nights are terrifying. I guess I'll know it's daytime when I hear them burning up outside. Whew. Oh, essential Huh? Essential, not now. This is not the time. Yes! Daytime, let's get... Yes, we are out. Ooh, no, not a creeper. And a skeleton. And a baby. Why are there so many of them? Still alive. Oh, there's also a ruined portal here. Oh. I don't care if that's curse abiding, that's good. I also need out. Oh, we are protected. I don't care if it's curse abiding. We're protected at least. I also have a sustainable food source as well. That is fantastic. There we go. Oh, sacrificing my life for wood. I think... I'm pretty sure I have enough for a bed, which is great. But I don't know if I want to invest in just a regular axe, or if I want to invest this in a bed. Can't tell. Okay, let's see. Perfect. No, that was the, oh, that was what I wanted to craft. I gotta go right back out there. Okay, it's no big deal. Everything is fine. Everything is a-okay. Let's see, how much faster? Just make it, okay, it makes it a little faster. That means that I can get it without taking damage, that's good. You know, I realized that with this shipwreck right here, in the survival islands, it really kind of tells a story about this challenge, or could at least provide some context to how I got here. That I was a crew member on that ship, or a passenger on that ship, and it got shipwrecked. And I was the only one that survived. It's kind of like the Swiss Family Robinson, except it's just me. Hopefully there aren't any pirates later. Well, we have a white bed. Unfortunately, it's not classic like the red one, but I guess it'll have to do. Okay, great. We have our respawn point and our sleeping quarters set up. I don't think there's anything else around the area. I can go look for some, but I don't know of anything. I can't see anything, so I don't think so. Not necessarily. We'll have to see later, though. I don't know if there's much else that can be done. I mean, I guess I can try and get some more wood from the boat. Okay. I'm just trying to salvage whatever I can from this boat. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem like there's too much here, though. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, dear. Oh, gotta get back to the island. Alright, gotta get back before the mobs start to spawn and it starts to get really dangerous here. Oh, great. And with that, I've survived 2 days on a survival island. So I think we can now put this challenge to bed. In all honesty, though, it does seem like a real fun challenge, and I'd like to come back to it maybe someday and do something like maybe 30 days or something, a 30-day challenge on a survival island. But it seems really fun, and I'd like to come back to it soon, so maybe that's something for a future video. And on the topic of simplistic Minecraft challenges, the next one is the Skyblock challenge. Now, I don't think I need to explain the Skyblock challenge, as it is quite popular and its name is also pretty self-explanatory. But to give you a short history, on September 4th, 2011, a player by the name of Noob Crew published a Minecraft Skyblock map on the Minecraft forums. While others were already playing around with this simplistic Minecraft concept, as we've seen, Noob Crew's build became the mainstream one. And while I would definitely not characterize Skyblock as dead, it definitely isn't as popular as it once was. And now, we're in Skyblock. Now, just like the last challenge, again, I have to see if I can just survive 2 days on this island. Let's go. Alright, well, we have the basic Skyblock necessities that are here. Try to remember... Yeah, this is the best spot. Gotta place the ice there. Break the ice. Make it to where the water goes down. That's very important. Then we place the lava down. And ta-da! We have our infinite cobblestone generator. Now next up we have this tree that we have to see if we can chop down. Now hopefully this will give us the resources we need to help expand this island. We get 24 planks, we get a crafting table. Now I can make pickaxe. Now, what you're about to see is the #1 aspect of all Skyblock gameplay. Yes, I know. It's such intense gameplay. And the worst part is, sometimes it'll fall into lava. Or where you can't exactly reach it safely, like where it just went. Now the thing that I first need to get set up is a little bit of a platform around the tree leaves, because whenever they disintegrate, the saplings that are supposed to come off of them sometimes will go and drop into the void. I think I saw one do that not too long ago. Saplings are very scarce in this gameplay, and so having one fall is very unfortunate, and is something I don't want to see happen again. Now back to mining. This leaf better have a sapling in it, because that's my last hope. And my pickaxe broke. Well, thankfully I have the resources necessary to make a new one. Thankfully more powerful as well. Well, unfortunately, I'm out of wood. I am out of saplings. They've all fallen into the void. No more trees for me. That's unfortunate. But we learn as we go on, right? Now, if this was all of the gameplay that there was, it'd be pretty boring, and you may be wondering why exactly it blew up like this. Well, there still is a lot of gameplay, like building onto your island, like with the resources that you're able to get from this cobblestone generator. But there's also that island off in the distance. Now that island does have a cactus, some sand, but if I remember correctly, it also has a chest in the very center of it. And we also have to be very careful because that is a gravity block, so we have to be careful not to update that because it'll fall if we touch it. So I have to be very careful, but I think I'm going to try and begin the process of building out to it. And I'm out. That was that close to it. Looks like it's back to the grind though. Alright, we're treading on some dangerous ground because some mobs could spawn if I'm not careful. Okay. So I don't have very much, unfortunately. Well, let's try and see if I can pass the night by mining away. So I'm just gonna try and connect this island, or build off of it, as much as I can. I don't expect very much, but it'd be nice to kind of get maybe a little bit of a, something. I mean, I'm gonna be here for a little bit. I might as well, enjoy my time. I sure do miss my tree. I miss it dearly. See, the thing about Skyblock is that it's not that it's not fun. It really is. It's definitely got its enjoyable moments. It's just very grindy. Sometimes in times like these, when I'm just doing stuff like this, I wonder, what are some productive things that I could be doing? And then, I think about those really intelligent kids who, they're just so intelligent, they, study for a hobby, or as a hobby. And you ask them one of those questions like, what did you do today? And they're like, I learned a good chunk of another language. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Then they come to me and they say, hey, what did you do today? And I was like, I've mined 28 cobblestone in Skyblock today. Yeah, they probably think I'm crazy. Well, I've made a house, or at least somewhat of a house. It's not the best, but it's at least shelter from the elements. And we're only on day 2 now, so we just have to survive tonight, and we should be good. I really wish I had a set plan, or maybe some saplings, so I could do something different. Maybe start a bigger, more industrial tree farm. But I was stupid and didn't build a canopy underneath the tree to grab all the saplings that fell from it. Hey, look! I built a friend. His name is Dirthead. I've been out here for too long. I'm running out of food too. That's the unfortunate part. That's a big problem. I would have had food had I kept the tree. I really don't know what to do. Oh, I can't forget this. Obviously, we have to have safety first. Oh, great, nighttime is falling. Alright. I sure do hope that this does not come back to kill me. Unfortunately, Dirthead is having to be combined into the wall for protection. Oh, perfect. It's raining now. It looks like my pickaxe is about to break. But thankfully, there seems to be somewhat of a silver lining as the sun appears to be somewhat rising in the horizon. Well, it seems like the day has finally arrived, and with that, we are on day 2, which means that the challenge is finally complete, and I think that I was able to successfully be able to accomplish that. And looking at it now, somewhat a little bit, this does look like a bit of a proper Skyblock base. I just wish I may have been a little bit wiser with some of my resources, but all in all, I feel like it went pretty well. On to the next one. Now, this next challenge is a bit of a different one. While some of these previous challenges may be somewhat well known, this one doesn't have too much documentation behind it. Even I was shocked when I was doing some of my research for this video. But cave-only survival is fairly self-explanatory. All you have to do is play the entire game in a cave without leaving once. Oh boy. Okay, well, the cave is starting to spawn in now. And it actually looks like a pretty nice cave. I'm actually kind of happy with the way that all this looks. Now, the one thing that I really need is wood, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, can the azaleas give me... Okay, the azaleas cannot give me wood. That's going to be a little bit of a difficulty, because I'm going to need wood for basically everything. Now, of course, this is a cave, and just like any other cave, there should be diamonds down here. So, my goal for this is to hopefully find diamonds, and if I can't find diamonds, at least survive down here for 2 days. which from the looks of things is going to be a little difficult. Actually, we might be able to get some wood here from this tree. And this is great to get wood, which is basically the only resource that I didn't have on hand. And maybe I can get some saplings from this. Now, of course, this is a cave. So is any cave diver. I need a pickaxe. Okay, so I am getting some azaleas here. And I'm not sure what all I need for them, but I have a feeling I need bone meal to bone meal them here. And to get those to grow up and to be one of these trees so I can have basically an infinite wood supply, which for cave survival is very necessary. But I want to see if I can get some stone tools as well. And actually, now that I'm looking around here, I see that the entrance to the cave is there. So technically, these trees are within the cave, so I can get those. We might actually have a lot larger of a wood supply than I had originally imagined. Yeah, come out here to the sun zombie. There we go. Ah. Well, let's try and get some weapons so nothing like that happens again. I'm gonna start cutting down this tree so I can collect some of its wood too. Okay, so I see some iron over there. I just kind of have to do some parkour and you get over that way. I mean, I guess it technically isn't parkouring, it's just precarious traveling. So I've kind of been looking around to see if I can scout out some of the ores that are there. You know, you see some redstone there, you see some gold there. But then I see these little glimpses of blue that I almost think are diamonds, but it's glow-like them. Why does this always happen? Now I gotta be careful because night is falling, and I don't want to get caught by surprise. So I'm gonna make a torch, or a few torches here. I'm also gonna see if I can try and make a furnace to help smelt up some of that iron I just collected. But you know, the more that I look around though, the more I realize how truly beautiful that this cave really is. I mean, apart from the, you know, creepy aspect of it, it's actually, you know, it looks real nice. You've got, you know, this lush, I don't even know what it's called, I forgot. Shows you how well my brain works. But you have this nice area here. And then you have some of the nice, you know, deep slate areas also with, you know, dripstone as well. It really is quite nice. There we go, the 3 pieces of iron. I think I probably will use this for an iron pickaxe, but I'm not exactly sure if I want to totally go ahead on that right now. Probably going to try and wait until I can get some more. Well, actually, there is one here. Never mind, that was deceptive. I'm pleasantly surprised. Wow, 7 pieces of iron. That's real good. I'm going to go ahead and smelt that now. And I guess I will go ahead and make that pickaxe now. Wow, there really is a lot of iron in this area. Oh, goodness. Okay, okay, so I'm in a little bit of a precarious situation right here. I'm surrounded on every side by mobs, and I've only got 2 hearts, and I don't have any food. And obviously I don't want to die, so this is a little bit of a difficult thing right now. Thankfully it looks like the moon is about to go down, so I hopefully can just wait it out. This challenge is turning out all that I hoped and dreamed that it would be. If I can't find diamonds, I just gotta survive one more night, and I'll be home free. Okay, one of them's starting to burn up. When are you guys gonna... There they go. There we go. Yes. Okay, so they left behind rotten flesh, which may not be the tastiest gourmet meal, but it's all that I have. Yeah, that definitely tastes good. Now I think I've learned my lesson a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and craft myself a shield. Wait, how do you craft a shield? Oh wow, such a different crafting recipe. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna collect these torches, and then I'm gonna make some more. Got 16 torches to spare, 13 iron. I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a chest plate, and I'm gonna venture down there to see if I can find anything. And thankfully there's this convenient little elevator that was naturally generated, so I don't need to do very much work. Just checking for diamonds to see if I can find any. Wait a minute. There it is. The only question is, how do I get to it? Well, I have a new objective. The only difficulty is I gotta figure out how to get over to it. Okay. Alright, that could have been a lot worse because of the impalement abilities there. Oh wait, there's one right there. Wait a minute. There we go. Finally! There it is. The diamond. Oh, it's so beautiful. And this challenge is over. On to the next one. This next one wasn't exactly a serious challenge, but more of a funny, wild concept meant to parody other self-imposed Minecraft challenges and speedruns of that time. But in Punch a Wood, that's it. All you have to do is punch wood. That's it. I know, what a shocker. The challenge usually ends when you reach a stack of logs. Now, is this easy? We'll be the judge of that. Well, here we are. I just gotta see if I can get a stack of logs in as quick of a time as I possibly can. We've already got 4 logs. That's pretty good. Okay, we've doubled that. Yeah, this one looks like a pretty big one. Okay, we've got 13 now. Now, you may be wondering why I'm not going to cut down these trees, and the real reason is because I don't want to have to deal with them. And the same can be said for this one. Alright, we're almost to 20. 22. You know, the real question is, do I want to risk losing some wood and use it for an axe to make this faster? But to that I say no, let's just continue the grind. We've already got 28. I feel like that's pretty good. I don't want to risk it with a crafting table and a regular wooden axe. Alright, 32, halfway to the goal. Alright, 36. Alright, we're getting to 40. Alright, we're 20 away now. Okay, 47. Okay. 50. There we go. Alright, we're at 52. Oh, he's coming after me. Please, can't you see I'm in the middle of something? There we go. My goodness, that guy was a jerk. Alright, 55, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. Okay, I just need 2 more logs. I just need 2 more logs, that's it. Okay, here we go. We can take this branch down. 53, 63, 64. Done. We got the stack. I don't know how much time that was. Actually, editing me, show how much time that was. Yeah, let's hope that's a good time and not something like 30 minutes. Well, this one was actually kind of fun. On to the next one. Another self-explanatory one is the no jump challenge. You have to play Minecraft without jumping. And no, auto jump is not allowed. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to go ahead and make it to where the jump button is not bound. And obviously you can see here now, auto jump is completely off. So now, I can't jump. Yeah, I'm spamming the spacebar right now. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but I am. Now, even though I can't jump, I think one thing that I'm going to be able to do is at least be able to craft some slabs or stairs to help me move around a little bit more. Okay, here's the question. What would be more economical? Birch stairs or birch slab? I'd say slab because I'm going to get more from 1 log. I'll also go ahead and make an axe while I'm at it. Now, my goal for this challenge is pretty simple. It's either to survive the 2 days like I've done before, or, like I was doing a couple challenges ago, try and find some diamonds. And I think finding diamonds is probably going to be rather challenging, so I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to do that. But that's at least an objective on my list. Now, I've got to be very careful while walking, because if I go down, there's not a certain chance that I'm going to be able to come back up. But I do see some coal down there, so I'm probably going to go ahead and go down there to get it. I think that seems a little reasonable. I think one good thing about not being able to jump, though, is that if I can't jump, then I won't run out of stamina as easily. I'll also go ahead and get some stone while I'm at it. So you guys want to know something funny? If you look out there in the ocean, just a little close, you can see that there's a ruined portal out there, which means that there's resources out there that I could gather. But the thing is that I need to be able to jump to swim. So that's a very unfortunate problem. Goodness, I feel like I've hit the spacebar like 20 times already, just to be disappointed by not being able to jump upward. Now, I would like to get over there to find some stuff, but the question is, how am I going to get over this? But I did just remember that I can bridge over. Yeah, this is so much more difficult than it needs to be. Well, that's not good. I guess I gotta hurry up and get to the other side. Well, I made it across, but it seems like it's starting to become nighttime, so I don't know if I really want to risk it. So I guess I'm just gonna have to go to the classic hidey hole option, which unfortunately seems like I've been doing a lot recently. And I don't like that because I want to be able to do stuff. I mean, I don't want to just sit down and cower away for the entire night. But survival is necessary for these challenges, so maybe it's a good thing. Well, I didn't realize this until just now, but apparently I have a stack of birch planks, so so yeah, I think I'm good on that. I think I'll just go ahead and use this to make the rest of mine. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have to fret about losing slabs anymore. But I will go ahead and take the extra to make a sword. I'm actually curious if there's iron over there. Man, I might as well go look. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Oh yeah, I forgot I can't jump. Oh great, we do have some. Actually, that was almost idiotic of me. We gotta do this the right way. Over that. Where's the drowned at? Where is he? Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not friendly at all. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I'm not. Don't you dare. Okay. Now I know why I stay inside. But I will go ahead and smelt up that iron. What? No, no, no. There's no way he followed me here. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Okay. Well, unfortunately, I don't think I passed this challenge. Which is an unfortunate bummer because I was on a pretty good roll. In fact, it was just becoming daytime. But apparently it turns out that without the spacebar, I'm even worse than I normally am. But anyway, on to the next one. Next we have the Iron Man challenge. Now this challenge has nothing to do with the Minecraft advancement of the same name. It actually means that you yourself have to be a man of iron and survive the game without any armor. Okay, well, now we are here, and I think that the fact that I can't use any armor is going to prove surprisingly difficult for me. I mean, you saw how I did last time. So basically, what you're seeing me wear right now is all I'm going to be able to wear for the rest of the challenge. And that's going to be rather difficult. Now, I can still have weapons and tools, but I just can't have any armor. Not even shields either. So yeah, this is going to be quite difficult. Now again, the goal is to try and see if I can find diamonds, and if not that, then to see if I can survive for 2 days. Which hopefully I don't mess up like I did last time. But I think I learned my lesson. As long as I just stay inside during the night, I should be good. I'm just going to see if I can get this coal here. And I can't forget the stone either. I don't even know why I bothered for a wooden sword if I was only going to craft it and never use it. Okay, so I need to find an entrance to a cave somewhere to see if I can get some iron, and then see if I can find diamonds. I don't think that that cave has anything in it. I think it's just a dead end. Oh yeah, I do have my jump feature back, which I'm really happy about. I just have to be careful not to lose stamina. Wait, what kind of a tree is this? This is a huge tree. Well, I was gonna say I do need to find some food, but then these guys spawned in. And oh no, after such a terrible accident, I got some raw beef. What in the world could have transpired? I really would like to find an entrance to a cave, though. Maybe I'll just have to make my own. I will go ahead and make a furnace, though, to smelt up some of the beef and pork chops I got. Well, that's not good. Last challenge, that meant I die. But not this challenge. I won't let that happen today. See, I've got steak now. I've come prepared. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move this inside because I'm not fully comfortable with it being out here in the open. We'll go ahead and craft some torches here, though. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna sit here in AFK for the time being and wait for the daylight to come out. So I'm just gonna sit here for 7 minutes and see how it goes. So cue time lapse. Okay, well, let's go outside and check what it's like. It sounds like it's raining, and it is. Well, that's unfortunate, but now I just need to go find an entrance to a cave or a bed for tomorrow night in case I have to skip it because I didn't find diamonds. Well, I just had a situation with a skeleton, and as you can see, it didn't exactly go very well for me during the start of it, but I was the one who reigned victorious. So who do you think actually won that battle? Oh wow, we've got a nether portal here. Let's see what we've got. Okay, well, I've got some iron. I've got some flinted steel. But I can't use this. Oh, and it's feather falling too. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, if I can't find an entrance to a cave soon, I'm going to need to find some sheep. And I saw some not too long ago. But unfortunately, I didn't take advantage of that. Aha, here's one. But unfortunately, that's only one piece of wool. At maximum, it could have been two, but I guess one is better than nothing. Wait a minute. 3. I think I'm gonna be sleeping peacefully tonight. And there we go. 4 pieces of wool. But it would still be nice to find some diamonds. I'm not giving up on that quest, though. That was close. Too close. How do I miss that badly? How does this keep happening? Well, there's some iron here. Could there be some diamonds down here? Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm too afraid to check. But hey, at least I got some iron out of the deal, so I consider that a win. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful winter wonderland. It looks like Christmas came early. Maybe there's a reason that Cracker Barrel brings out Christmas decorations at Halloween. Well, looks like night's falling. And you know what that means. I get to skip the night with a bed. Farewell. And would you look at that? I'd say that this challenge is done. On to the next one. This next challenge is the Treehouse Survival Challenge. It too, like a lot of these other challenges, is, you guessed it, self-explanatory. You have to survive the entire game in the trees, building a treehouse without leaving the ground once. Well, hello there. We are in the trees. And now I just need to figure out how to survive all the way up here. Now obviously up here I can't collect any diamonds, so it's pretty much a given that I'm going to have to survive for 2 days to complete this challenge. So I might as well start collecting wood. I just have to be very careful to not let these trees disintegrate underneath of me. Okay, well I've gotten some wood here. It's more than enough to make a crafting table. I just need to be very careful about the way that I remove these, because one misstep, this entire challenge is donezo. But it does look like my breakfast is up here too, so maybe I need to go towards that in a little while. But I just need to be extremely cautious. See, look at that. You never know when an accident might happen. I just need to figure out how to get over there. Thankfully I can just bridge over, but I do need a weapon as well. Okay, we gotta be careful with this guy. We don't want him running off. If you could just get a little closer to the center here, like you were. See, that's the issue. And there he goes. Well, I've lost my food supply. I hear ya. Okay. Well, looks like the trees aren't always spared from natural disasters. Good thing I didn't spawn it over there. Don't even ask me. I'm not trying that. Okay. Whoa. Well, this is Treehouse Survival, so I might as well build one while I'm up here. I mean, I do have 40 minutes to kill anyway. Well, I've made a tiny little house, and it looks like it's just in time as well. But I think I should put some windows in for protection. And now here we are. Unfortunately, it will be a bit dark in here because, well, I don't have any light sources available. So, by the looks of things, it seems as if I'm just gonna have to wait this all out. Well, it looks like it's daytime now. Well, I don't really have much to do today, since I've already built this house. So I think the next thing on the agenda is to try and, well, since I'm in the air, make a parkour course. Okay, so this right here will be the start, and then we can just have like a little bit of a jump from there to there to there, all the way up to here. Then we can start working our way back around. Now I gotta be careful with this one, because I could, if I fail this one, oh hello there, if I fail this one, it's literally game over, not just for the parkour course. So we're gonna make this one here, okay, and then we'll do, actually, let me make this one just a tad bit challenging, with a stair right there.
Hey, that rhymed.
1, 2, 3. I think that'll be good. We could have an extra little bit there. I want to make sure I can complete this jump though. Okay, if I had sprint behind me, maybe I could have. There we go. Then we'll make it a little higher here, a little bit there. Oh, and of course it's gonna start to rain now. There we go. Now we can just wrap this all the way back around. That's a pretty easy one we'll make there. Make this one go down just a tad bit. And this could be the finish spot. Now, if the weather would clear up, I'd like to do this without the rain. There we go, I was able to make it quiet. Alright, let's get on with it. Let's see if I can do this. Alright, go. Ooh. Boom, done. That's a pretty nice parkour course, actually. I like it. Let me see how many times I can do this before my stamina runs out. Ooh. I was so close. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. These are my trees. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Well, that was fun, but unfortunately my stamina looks like it's about to run out. So I think I'm gonna have to give it a rest for a little while. I guess I'll just have to wait out the morning. Let's see, what does YouTube have today?
And you had to ruin it by putting the vape in it. So basically we're about to make them feel super uncomfortable. 6, 7, 6, 7.
Okay, no more YouTube. Yes, I can see the sunrise out in the distance. It looks so beautiful. But yeah, I'd say that with this sunrise, and oh look, it stopped raining. With this sunrise, I'd say we're done. On to the next one. And on the topic of houses, this next one is the 10-minute house challenge, where, as the name suggests, you have to build as nice a house as you can in 10 minutes. And now we're here. And all I have to do is just see how nice of a house I can build within a 10-minute period. I have my build palette picked out. I have a 10-minute timer on my phone. So let's see how this goes. Now, once again, I'm not a good builder by any means, so this is going to be a little bit of a challenge to figure out how exactly it's going to look. But 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so what I'm trying to go for here is a little bit of a modern design. I'm just not sure how exactly I want all this. This would probably be, I don't know, maybe a staircase of some kind to get up off the ground. I obviously don't want to make this too big. Actually, you know what we could do? Then, actually, we could get these jungle wood slabs. Could go up here. Then this can be our entrance right here. And then what we can have here is a little 2-car garage. And then this is where the front door will be. Then we could just have some of our windows up above the garage. I feel like I've been overthinking this a bunch. I don't think I should be overthinking because I'm almost halfway done with the time. Yeah, I'm really quiet right now because I'm having to lock in. Unfortunately, I don't have too much time left. Surprisingly, this might be the hardest challenge I've done this entire time. I'm being really intense right now. I'm just trying to get this to look as nice as it can in 10 minutes. I don't think I'm going to be finishing it in 10 minutes. And believe me, making this look nice is very difficult. Turns out that I am my own worst enemy. I mean, I wouldn't label myself as a perfectionist, but I'm something close to that. I just want things to look nice. Oh, this is awful. I got 2 minutes left. I mean, I hope you guys can at least see where I'm going with this. I mean, you can, right? I'm not going crazy here, am I? Yeah, don't worry, that's not cheating. It's a little low, but I guess it gets the point across that that's a garage. I have less than a minute, and I don't even have a roof. Oh, this is awful. Doesn't matter. Just get a door. No. Ah, well. That's time, unfortunately. So now it's time for me to present my build, and this is how it came out to be. Please, I only had 10 minutes. So this is basically, I think that the first thing we gotta look at is this garage, which I would have to say, comparatively to how it could have turned out, looks really nice. There is a driveway here. The garage door is a little low. Unfortunately, there's not any cars in here, but you'll just have to use your imagination for this one. And there are lights in here to help make it, you know, not as dark, which is something that can't be said for the upstairs. And then you have this main entrance here to walk up to the front door, or to the lack thereof. And so yes, so this is, you walk in, and you can see it is definitely a little dark in here. I didn't have time to put lights in, please just forgive me for that. And as far as the furniture goes, well, just like you did for the garage, You're gonna have to use your imagination on that one. Now, if I could have finished it, I probably would have added a pool probably somewhere on the back. I probably would have had an extra bedroom here, a nice kitchen and seating area, and I would have had a nice fireplace probably about right here. But unfortunately, 10 minutes is a lot short of a period of time than I was expecting. Now that I think about it, if I wanted it to be longer, maybe I should have planked during it. But nonetheless, this build is done, and this challenge is done, and comparatively to how it could have turned out, I think that it actually looks real nice. So, with that being said, on to the next one. This next one is also a very well-known challenge, the Hunger Games Challenge. This challenge was obviously inspired by the Hunger Games books and movies, and it was mainly popular during the time of the Hunger Games movies. Now, just like Skyblock, I wouldn't say that Hunger Games Minecraft is dead, but it obviously isn't as popular as it once was. Well, I'm in Hypixel. Now, I had to change versions because my current version of the game was outdated to be able to join Hypixel. So unfortunately, I don't have my zoom, so this is going to be proving very difficult for me. But the reason I'm here is to play survival games, also known as Hunger Games. Now, I'm not exactly very good at PvP, so I'm very concerned at how this is going to go for me. Well, it looks like we're about to go, so good luck, everyone. Alright, hopefully I get something good. Wheat, fish, apple pants, shoes. I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get at this point. I really do not care. People are already being eliminated, I think. I am absolutely cooked. Listen, my only goal is to last as long as I can in this round or in this challenge. I don't expect to go for very long. Why won't this switch automatically? I don't expect to last very long, so I just want to basically last as long as I can. I don't expect to win. I just want to last as long as I can. Unfortunately, I just want to fight. I didn't see anything, okay? This is nothing like the... okay, there we go. I was just yeeted out. Oh, come on. You're still gonna fall on me because I'm trying to fall. There we go. And that's my grave. Well, that was short-lived, but on to the next one, I guess. And finally, this challenge, I would have to say, is very likely the most difficult on this list, which is why I've saved it for last. What you have to do for this one is fight the Ender Dragon with no weapons, no armor, none of that. Basically, picture the Iron Man challenge on steroids. Now, in my research, I haven't seen anything about not bringing any non-armor items into the dragon fight, so maybe it won't be as difficult as I thought. So in further research, I have discovered that it is called the no shield, no armor Ender Dragon fight, which means that, if my understanding is correct, I can use this sword, and this pickaxe, and whatever else I have on hand. So I have come prepared, and all I need to do is just go to the end and fight the dragon. But it's definitely going to be just a little bit difficult because I don't have any armor. But don't worry, I'm a Minecraft professional.
Because in this video, I, a person who has killed the Ender Dragon a good amount of times, am going to show you how to do it easily for both beginners and more experienced players. And maybe even talk about edgier strategies like killing the dragon with beds.
You can kill them with beds? So yeah, I think I'm prepared. So let's get to it. Give me a moment. There we go. Aha. We're ready. Geronimo. Okay, so this was the entrance I was not looking forward to. There's actually a bit of distance to cover, which is going to definitely dwindle the amount of blocks that I'm able to have. I will also say I do expect to die a lot, which is why I will admit, and don't judge me here, I did turn on keep inventory. But listen, it's just to make things easier. I mean, I am trying to kill the Ender Dragon without any armor and protection, so I think I kind of deserve this. But right now, we have one main goal in mind, and that is to try and kill the Ender Dragon, of which hopefully I can do, even if it means dying a bunch of times. Goodness, there's still a void hole? I am going to make a safe hole, so I can retreat back to it if I need to, in case the Ender Dragon tries to attack me or any Endermen try to attack me. Let's see if I can... Nope. Wow, I'm a bad shot. I also have to make sure I don't aggro any Endermen, which is why I should have brought a boat. Oh, see, there's exactly. I don't even remember looking at him. I don't even know why he's super duper aggroed at me. And yes, okay. Where does he come from? That's what I want to know. I thought keep inventory was on. I was right in calling this one perhaps the most difficult challenge that there is. There we go, it's true now. I have a sword. Not afraid to use it. Are we seriously gonna have to break it like this? Okay. What in the world? I'm such a bad shot. Never mind. This trajectory is nothing like what I'm used to with other arrows. There we go. Got that one taken care of. The ones in the cages are the ones I'm most concerned about. Uh-oh. That was a mistake. Okay, I will admit I did give myself an extra stack of cobblestone. Okay, yes, I'm definitely cheating in this battle. But the only reason I'm cheating is so I can win. There we go. Can I... Okay. No, not here. Not here. Can I water bucket this one? I don't think I've ever done this before. This is... Okay. I don't think I provided myself enough room. I don't even know why I brought a netherite sword. I think that might be considered cheating, but thankfully I haven't used it yet. My plan is for the beds. I just don't know how reliable they are. Oh dear. Oh no, I don't have, You know, I've died like 3 times in this only just one battle here with the Ender Dragon. I do not know how people do this in hardcore mode. This is an extremely difficult endeavor. Okay, I gotta be careful not to jump here. I am going to place some water in here so that way I can have like a little bit of a deterrent. Oh, this is what's not so good. That she will do this to keep me out of there, and that again. Alright. Are you seriously gonna keep throwing balls? Okay. That would have been wildly out of context. How in the world? What a brutal world we live in. Okay, apparently I didn't do that right. Well, she's taking a little bit of damage. There we go. Ooh. Finally. Wow, I'm such a good sniper, guys. Look at how accurate my arrows are. To any recruiters in the US military, I'm ready. Oh, good night. Whoa. I forgot you could do that. You know, at this point, I'm not above using a sword to basically just use a command to wipe her out of existence. Like, I will do that, if it comes down to it. The beautiful, wonderful Endermen who always seek to slaughter anyone who gives them a bad look. I just got here! Yes, of course, you're gonna throw some more dragon's breath at me. Why not? Oh, I can stay down here. I forgot about this one. I don't think I'm in a vulnerable position. This is gonna age so well, isn't it? Now. Okay, so it was a vulnerable position. Okay, we're over halfway getting her killed. Ending this battle. The end is in sight. Pun definitely intended. Okay, it's getting close. Listen, it's tedious, but it just might work. Oh, I might... Uh-oh. Okay, she is low. Can we be seeing a 3 crown very soon? I just need... I did it. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, that's wonderful. Let's go. Let us absolutely go. W's in the chat. Wow, I forgot how much XP this delivers. Wow. Wow. Okay. Oh boy. We did it. I'm just kidding, I'm not crying. Wow. Okay. That took a lot longer than expected. I'm not exactly sure what the time was. That took so long, too. Well, that is the end of all this, all these challenges. They finally come to an end. This is the conclusion. Oh, this is so long. You don't know how many hours have been dedicated to this. This is... wow. And I guess all that's left is collecting this dragon egg and taking it home. So, without further ado, where to go?